Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Shut it down. The career is more at stake when you win your prime.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today it's week 3 and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Miami Dolphins. Joey Slye set to kick off. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's where they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Yellow, go. Red, 38. Set.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. I guess that's what happens when you give the current NFL rushing leader that much room.
And when you do, all you're doing is solidifying his standing at the top of the leaderboard. He's going to continue to get more and more yards. Good luck trying to chase him down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. He wisely will throw that one away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
2nd and 10.
Ready. 33. Yellow.
They'll set up a throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll pitch it out to Gibbs here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Us out past the 20 to the 24. At their own 24-yard line. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
Now the first carry here for the running back. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Dolphins at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Go ahead.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. To about the 26 here. Now this defense for the Lions, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
On play action, here's Tua. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
All right. 22. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
At the 4-yard line.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Miami. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie. The first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now they run the option on second down. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
His kick
Extra point safely through. And we are tied at 14.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball.
The ball is held. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
Avoids the turnover. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. Nice third down conversion at even 20 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
It's a pickup of 6.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
At the Lions' 37-yard line.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football, as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Lions 14. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Ready.
They'll look for a drive to tie this up. Down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 8. This is caught by Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Lions first down.
Counterplay. Here's Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Montgomery is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 40-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights. And we got a tie game here, a back and forth first half.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Solid stiff arm. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Tua sets up to pass it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. There he goes, right side. He may go. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
From the 41, here's a second down and 4.
In motion, the tight end. Second and 4.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now we're in a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now second and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 44-yard line.
45, right, go pink. Ready?
Trying the left side with Gibbs.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
137 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Here we go, set.
A gain of 22 yards.
Now on first down, he'll drop the forward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's second and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll look to throw. That'll be caught by St. Brown. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Lions, first down. First and goal.
St. Brown in motion right.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
They'll run with Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit.
Boy, Brandon, a missed opportunity there at the end of this first half. You'd love to give your guys a lead going into the break, but this effort doesn't find the mark, and that's going to keep things all square.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Tua, the final shot before half. That's going to be caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Slide for the PAT. It's up and good, and then jump back ahead, 35-28. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. A heck of a move. And go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working pretty well, and most importantly, partner.
Now they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now he's loose again. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 72 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Lions 28. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs
65 yards. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. What a move. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Up the middle, Achane. Room here to run. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Running right, here's Achane. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. This is Fant on the short completion. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to the ground, Achane. And they got it in the red zone now, down about the 19. 2nd down in the yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready, shot. Shot.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook If everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. They're going to look to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And now the common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. The 1st-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
2nd and 6.
Again, 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
Throw left side, caught by Laporta.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Sam Laporta
From 17 yards out.
And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Lions, 42.
Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. Oh, did the Lions get it? Yes, they recover. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Lions 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Yellow, 43.
Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down.
He was brought down by Cater Kogu.
Now back to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. So following the failed try on 4th down, will change ends and change possession. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball secure. Don't turn it over.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and 4.
Looking to pass. Tua. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
44. Ready.
A give left side. Here's Achan.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 27-yard line.
Achan here. They stay on the ground.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the first down. But you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there. Kick it. Put it through the post. Go up 2 scores.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready?
He'll keep it himself.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw here.
Finds Gibbs on a check down.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can click and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Point after here coming up. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That tie is Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, bro coming slow 6 racks.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
All right, go ahead, go. 21G, 21G.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his target. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Ready?
Running left, HM.
And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
44. Ready.
Throwing Tua. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. But we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Midge used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity. Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
50, green, one, plastic, 6. Black ultra. Set.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
What a call right there. That is so well executed offensively. A massive play in this game. And now all of a sudden, they are in field goal range. And with a chance to walk out of here winners.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 40.
Up now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now he'll tuck this and run. That is caught by Laporta.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On the double.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Ready. Yellow. 20.
Gibbs. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Dolphins 49.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Get right here. 18. Ready.
One final try for Tagovailoa. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster.